So October hasn't got off to the best start. We are in the red for the month for now. However, we are sat at a critical level of support for Bitcoin at 60k. So in this video, we're going to explore the possibilities of whether 60k is going to hold or break and what happens in those two scenarios. And we've also got a few altcoin long potential trade setups that could be good should we see 60k hold and we continue our uptrend. So let's get into it. Let's start as always then with BTC. So as I said, big weekly level on Bitcoin at 60k. We've talked about it a lot over the past few videos. I'm actually a little bit bored of talking about it. I'm hoping we have a resolution by the end of this week. But essentially, as we've talked about before, big level of support and resistance, big psychological number. It's the moving average 21, and it's also a weekly fair value gap as well. So at the moment we are holding. However, should we lose 60k, then I personally think that we may well go as low as 45k. The reason being that I don't think that we have any business closing a weekly candle close below 60k, having just reclaimed it in September. I think if we're going to do that, then we're going to take out all of these wicks down here. We're going to take out the wick down at 52k, take out this wick down at 49, and I think we'll create new local lows down here at around 45k, retest this area of consolidation that we have or had all throughout December 2023 and January of this year. I think that makes the most sense. Fingers crossed it doesn't come to that. I don't know how long it would take for us to recover from that. Maybe we come down to 45k, consolidate and chop for a couple of months before resuming the uptrend, or maybe we just don't come back at all. There is the possibility that we may well have topped for the cycle. I don't think so, but of course, not everyone thought or knew that we'd topped back at 69k in November of 2021 either. So I think it's unlikely, but it's definitely still a possibility that we may well have topped, and we may well be seeing lower prices for the foreseeable future. But fingers crossed. Let's hope not. Let's try and stay positive. If we go down to the daily time frame, you can see we've had a couple of attempts to break price down into the 59. So we actually tagged about 59.9, 59.8, depending on what exchange you're looking at. Yesterday, these three drives, but as you can see, buyers have stepped into the market, caused these wicks, and we are having a bit of a bounce. On the bullish side as well, we do have a daily bullish divergence printing here as well, and also what's causing that is this potential higher low that we're forming. So we put these lows in back on the 16th, 17th of September. We are potentially forming a higher low here on the daily time frame as well. So hopefully we can hold this level, get back above that daily moving average 21, and then start looking at this trouble area, which is 64 and 65.5k. So not only were they previous resistance areas on the last leg up, but we have also created a daily fair value gap in there as well. So something to watch out for if we do break up and start trending. Of course, we're up against the daily RSI 50% area as well. So as I say, if we get we've got non-farm payroll numbers coming out this afternoon, that could be a potential catalyst for a bullish move. And as I say, if we can reclaim the moving average 21, reclaim the RSI 50, then we start making our way back up to that 64, 65k area. So we'll have to wait and see. In terms of Ethereum, we take a look at the weekly time frame. So time's running out to try and hold this weekly fair value gap that we've got at around 2,460, currently at around 2,382. But as I say, if we do have some positive NFP numbers, potentially we've got the weekend to try and reclaim or hold that rather, and put in a potential higher low. If we go down to the daily time frame, not looking too good. We lost this daily level of support here at 2422. Also similar to Bitcoin, there is a potential bullish divergence forming on Ethereum as well. So again, lows put in on the 16th, 17th September. We made a very slight lower low on the RSI, but a potential higher low here in price as well. So again, potential for, if we get a little bit of a bounce today, that bullish divergence to start playing out, and we could end up moving up higher. On ETH, we need to reclaim this level of 2422 daily resistance, get back above that moving average and RSI 50 as well. But as you can see, not in as good a shape as BTC. So if we are going to see a bounce, BTC is going to have to lead. Most altcoins have done pretty terribly over the last couple of days compared to last week, where they were of course running the show. Let's take a look at some of the altcoins that I think are a potential long, based on the fact that they are sat on key levels of support, similar to BTC itself. So first of all, we got AVAX sat at the bottom of a weekly fair value gap here at around $25.6. We take a look at the daily time frame. You can see we've had a nice bounce off of this daily fair value gap down here at about $24.50. Bullish daily divergence as well on the RSI. Need to just get back above that RSI 50, which we're retesting today, and back above this daily level of resistance at 25.37, which so far we are currently above. So a strong daily close in and around where we are here, or a little bit higher, and that looks like a good potential long on AVAX with the confluence of that weekly FVG holding as support as well. BNB, similar, we are trading just below that weekly fair value gap at the moment. However, we do have the weekly moving average 21 as support. We've got this weekly mid-range potentially holding as support, as it has done in the past. Look at all these wicks through March and April. And so if we have a little bounce today, we could end up getting back above that weekly fair value gap and holding that as support on the weekly. In terms of the daily, not too much more to talk about. We front run this daily fair value gap slightly at 529. So again, we just need to have a little move up, retest, reclaim the RSI 50, coming off a daily bullish divergence as well, reclaim the moving average 21, and that weekly FVG should hold as support. Solana's next. I'll go on to the weekly time frame. So again, holding a weekly fair value gap at the moment at around $139, having a retest of the RSI 50 on the weekly RSI as well. And also, if we move up slightly higher, we will hold the moving average 21 as support too. If we go into the daily time frame, again, another bullish divergence forming on the daily time frame. We held the daily fair value gap yesterday at around 134. So again, if we have another little move up today, reclaim that RSI 50, reclaim the moving average 21, and that weekly fair value gap should hold as support as well. There's a good chance that the dip has come and gone, and we should be making our way back up the charts should we see some positive numbers from the non-farm payroll today. Last one is XRP, which I've actually entered as a trade. So I posted this on the Learning Crypto Discord. So if you want to check out a trading community, you want to learn how to trade, then check out our Discord. So we've got swing trades in here. We've got day trades. We've got chats as well. So we've got the members trading chat where people share their trades and ideas, trading strategies, etc. And then we've got the trade success as well, where you can see plenty of profitable trades coming in day by day as well. So if you want to check that out, go and look at our website, learningcrypto.co.uk. So we've got the premium, and then we've got the traders lounge as well. But you've also got this free membership here to come into the Discord, take a look around, see if it's what you like, and make a decision on that. So this is the annual pricing. We've also got monthly. This is cheaper. This is actually £10 and £20, just waiting for the website to update. And you can also save 20% off new memberships with the code Bitcoin as well. So as I say, jump into the free Discord, have a chat, see if it's what you're into, and then check out the premium and traders lounge if you want to learn how to trade. So this is one of the trades, as I say, that I posted into the Discord. So the reason I've entered this, head down to the daily time frame. So I actually entered this yesterday after we created this wick, and the reason I entered it, so if you take a look, we are at the bottom of a daily range. So we've got daily range highs here at around 64.5 cents, daily range lows at 50 cents, which is also a weekly fair value gap. So the reason I've entered it, basic range play, getting bullish at the lows, rebuying the range lows, looking to target the range highs. You can see this has held as support back here 13th, 14th, 15th of July, had the deviation on the 4th, 5th and 6th, held as support again on the 6th and 7th of September. So looking for pretty much the exact same play that we saw on the 6th and 7th of September, where we've come down, caused a wick, put stop loss just below that wick, and hopefully the range lows hold as support and we make our way back up. I've got a TP1 just at the yesterday's highs, just in case we get a quick pump of the non-farm payroll numbers and then dump back down again. TP2 is up at the just before the daily mid-range, where the moving average 21 is, and then finally TP3 will be at the range highs. So fingers crossed that all plays out. So I think the non-farm payroll numbers this afternoon will give us a real good indication of where the market's heading over the weekend and going into next week. So the question is, will Pumptober live up to its name? Are you positive about October, or do you think we're going to see a red October, considering that everyone thought it was bullish, similar to how everyone thought that September was going to be bearish, ended up being bullish? Are we going to see the same thing happen in October? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you're long on or what you're short on, any sort of trades you're looking at, and I'll catch you in the next video.